Welcome to the Coach Jeff Garrett Show, where each week I bring you short, bite-sized podcasts filled with powerful ideas that you can use at home and at work. I'm a thought leader that believes you can have success while living life out of balance. I'm glad you're here. Let's get the show started. Can you believe that we're at the end of the first quarter of 2023? It's amazing how fast time goes. By being at the end of the quarter, you know what that means? It means it's time for your quarterly review. It's a time to step back, take a look at your progress in both your work and your life. The first thing to do is to schedule at least a half a day to take time to do your review. I recommend actually taking a whole day, and you want to make it an appointment in your calendar. I've also found that it's helpful to do this at an offsite location, like at a coffee shop or someplace that you can get away from all the distractions so you can do a good review. Here are some steps to follow to ensure you have a successful quarterly review. The first thing that you want to do is collect all the data and the metrics and everything that you need to make a good quarterly review. This may include things such as your business plan. It would include a budget if you have one, sales figures, some customer feedback, website traffic, and social media engagement are just some of the ideas that you might use to do your review. Anything that you need to make that review on your performance over the last quarter, do that. The next thing that you want to do, step 2, is analyze your performance. You want to review the information that you put together and evaluate your performance over the last quarter. What you want to look at is areas that you exceeded your targets and areas that you fell short. Look at things like trends and patterns in the data that can help you identify some opportunities for improvement. You want to ask yourself, what went well? What didn't go as well as I would like? And what do I want to change going into the next quarter? Step 3 is determine your wins. What are your big wins for the quarter? What did you do to celebrate those wins? I know I'm not really good at this. Hopefully you're a lot better at it. And that's to celebrate your wins. Next, look at how you can leverage those wins and what do you need to implement from those wins that you had so you can repeat the wins going into the next quarters. Step 4 is to set new targets. Based on your analysis of what you did in the first quarter, take a look and say, what things do I need to do in the next quarter that are specific, measurable, and achievable? And I recommend that you choose no more than 3 to 5 new targets. It's hard to focus on any more than 3 to 5 is what I've found. Step 5, create an action plan. A lot of people skip this step, but it's a very important step is to create a plan and outline the steps that you're going to take to achieve your new targets going into the next quarters. This has included timelines, milestones, and metrics. It also includes what resources do you need? Whose help do you need to achieve those targets? And step 6, this is an important step too, is communicate your findings. Share what you found out from doing your review and your action plan with your team members and key stakeholders, people that need to know what the review showed and what the action plan is so they understand what your priorities are for the coming quarters. Lastly, step 7, follow up. Follow up on your action plan. Set time up to review on a weekly basis. A lot of people do this on Friday afternoons, some people Saturday mornings. It's entirely up to you. Another thing to do is set up a monthly review to review your month. What you want to be looking at is what progress you're making. How are you doing against your action plan? What adjustments do you need to make? And most importantly, celebrate those successes along the way. Once you've done that work review, take a look at your life plan, the plan for your life. Read through that life plan. Now, step 1. Step 2, rate each of the 6 areas of your life on a scale 1 to 10, with 10 being best. The 6 areas that I look at are number 1, faith, number 2, family, number 3, fitness, Number 4, finances. Number 5, friends. Number 6, fun. Again, rate each of these 1 through 10, with 10 being the highest. Are there any areas that are way out of balance that might be 1s, 2s, or 3s? Step 4 is make an action plan to work on 3 things in your plan over the next 90 days. Contact me at jeff@coachjeff.me or message me to receive a business review worksheet or a plan for life worksheet. Thanks for listening, and be audacious. Please share this podcast with your friends and coworkers.